If you want to start just off by introducing yourself, introducing your show, and what time it's on, you can do that directly
straight to the camera.
You can do it to me, it's up to you.
Sure, okay.
Go whenever
I'm going to do it straight to you awkwardly.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Gordon Southern, and I'm doing a show here at the festival Fringe, and it's called Your New Favourite Comedian at 5:30 p.m. at the Gilded Balloon. What's your name?
My name is Matthew, and I am interviewing you for this section.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's go.
Right.
So how's your Fringe Festival been going so far?
Really good so far, touch wood. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, this is a show that I've already taken around Australia and New Zealand, so it's already quite mature. Because I had someone describe their show to me. It said, "Oh, it's still a bit of a teenager,"
Right.
but I think my show is an adult. I'm going to say male. I think it's an adult male.
How old?
27.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So just finding these.
Aquarius.
Yeah. Well, that's very specific.
GSOH.
And so you say you took your show around Australia and New Zealand. Was that
Yes.
because of someone seeing you here, or?
Well, no. I'm big down under.
Right.
Ladies, my wife is Australian, and we've been going to Australia between the months of January and May for the last maybe 5-6 years.
And how's that?
It's great. I mean, you get an extra summer. You get to see some beautiful cities. I mean, I love Adelaide, and then we do Melbourne, Sydney, Auckland, Wellington, and it takes a few months, but it's really rewarding.
And how about the difference between kind of British crowds and Australian crowds? Is there much?
They wear a lot less in terms of clothing.
You haven't been here on a sunny day. That's obviously what the problem is.
They're usually quite a happy disposition.
Yep.
They've possibly been to a barbecue earlier that day.
Right.
During this Fringe, I don't think there's been much al fresco dining.
No,
Other than
not.
maybe a jacket potato huddled under an awning.
That's something. So what's kind of like the theme of your stand-up that you say you're
Well, I guess there's I mean, it's an hour of stand-up comedy, so it's jokes.
Yep.
Definitely jokes. But there's 3 themes that sort of weave in and out, which is love and wine, fine and otherwise, and an obscure Swedish rock band called The Hives. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I remember the Hives.
Yeah, the guys who dress in black and white and kind of punk out a bit.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like the aesthetic frame for the show. They were an inspiration in the initial writing stage.
Do you come onto their music?
I certainly do. So
Do
it's a
you?
bit. If you've not heard of the Hives, it's a slightly educational part of the show. You get to hear about them and why I like them and why you should like them.
And you've been doing this venue for 3 years now in a row.
The Gilded Balloon is a dear friend of mine, and I've been in the Sportsman Bar, I think, for the last 3 years, trying to carve out my niche as the go-to tea time stand-up comedian.
Okay.
Because the show's 5:30 p.m, so it's post-work,
Sure.
pre-dinner, have a couple of drinks, get loosey-goosey, have a laugh.
And does it help that you've been in the same spot in the same time frame? Is it kind of
I
helping you
think it
"I
does,
feel
because
really
if
comfortable
people
here"?
come and see you every year, then they know where and when to find you.
Yeah.
And that, they can develop a sort of habit, like an addiction.
Are you
to
trying
my
to be
stuff.
new people's addiction?
I'm hoping people will become addicted to my comedy.
That's always a good effect.
And then I can hike up the price once they're hooked.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
Have you seen much comedy yourself?
I've been trying my very best to see lots of shows. There's some great stuff out there.
Is there
Recommendations?
any- yeah, if you
Oh,
want to do
goodness
some
me.
bits.
Titty Bar Ha Ha, great friends of mine doing a show here. A lot of the Australians who I've already worked with down under are doing great work here. Sarah Kendall, Celia Piccola, Cal Wilson, Demi Lardner. Some really funny ladies coming through this year.
That's cool. And so have you done the Melbourne Fringe Festival as well?
I've not done the Melbourne Fringe because that's in October,
Right.
where I'm generally still in the UK, but the Melbourne Comedy Festival is fantastic, and no offence to all the other brilliant myriad shows here, but there's no theatre getting under our feet, there's no dance, pirouetting around, it's all comedy.
Is that what you want?
It's
Just
all
pure
my mates. No, I think every art form has a place, but it's nice to have a comedy festival where it's just us.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, all mates together.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of improvisers sneak in, we tolerate them.
It's that, purely